Alright, good evening my children of the night, and welcome to Snoot Game. Now, regardless of its name, it's nothing to do with snoot booping, but it is still a cute name. What this is, can't really call it a prequel, can you? Well, it's basically the first game before I Want to Hug That Gator. It's basically like a parody game of Goodbye Volcano High, but better. And that's, I find that really funny. Okay, but yeah, again, this is another visual novel. It'll probably take a long time to do. Just like I Want to. Actually, I don't know if it's that long. I think with I Want to Hug That Gator, I think they put like a lot more time into it, a lot more detail and everything. But yeah, this is still a good game. It's very deep, and there's a lot of stuff in it that I'm a little worried about streaming. I don't think it's bad, but for like the sake of like keeping my Twitch channel, I have to make sure that I don't get ending #1. So this shouldn't be too hard. If I get lost or anything, I'll just look up the answers. Like I Want to is the ending basically depends on the answers you pick. But enough talk, let's get into it. Alright, let's do this. January 6th. Year 201 M 2020 BC. So yeah, this happened like a few years before I Want to. Caldera Bluffs. Weather condition, cold as balls. It's my first time living close to water. The idea of marine layer is new to me, but I do understand morning mist. I definitely understand morning wood. Ah, whoops. Okay, there we go. This was like it, except infinitely more shitty. Also, for the past few days, I've been feeling incredibly tired and weak, so if I sound like that, that's why. And I apologize deeply. I'll try my best to hang in there, but please bear with me. I'll raise the roof a little bit. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm only doing this for like 2 hours. I don't know what's been happening. I just haven't been feeling that great lately. Been having stomach pains, been sleepy, been weak. I don't know. Might just be the weather. Hope that's all it is. The heavy fog makes navigating to my school more difficult as I fail to see anything 5 feet in front of me. It's like living in Silent Hill. Like a runt of a tree planted in the sidewalk that I swerve to avoid. It's my first time having to walk to school, too. My new apartment is an awkward spot, opposite side of town. Yet no school or public bus to take me from there. It's my first day at a new school, the second half of the first semester of the senior year. I had 6 months left at my old school. I can't even imagine the kind of hell those 6 months would have been. But this is true hell. I should take my mind off it. I whip out my phone and consider the best way to make people upset online. Ah, you're one of those people. Reply to the obvious shill thread. The thread goes 404 right away. I'm ready to post my well thought out reply. Better hide my phone before someone sees fit to take it from me. The only human around town, I think. Well, not to be racist. Don't be paranoid like that. It's the sound that reaches me. Wait, it's the sounds that reach me first. The chatter of people milling about. Bro, it's been too long. Wait, is that a girl? It was only 3 weeks. I guess you can call your girl bro. I can make out the building now. The fog shrouding gives the school an ominous vibe to it. I should get back to Silent Hill sometime. I remember playing a long time ago. I think like 1 episode, but that was it. I should get back into it. It was really interesting. The fog shrouding gives the school an ominous vibe. Okay, I heard that. I look at the name written on the arch over the entrance. Volcano High. Perfect setting for a horror game, or maybe a shitty WAD. That was a WAD. A shitty WAD. The attempt at hearing myself just made me feel more alone. Whoop! A check on my phone says I'm 30 minutes early, and 30 years too late on the smartphones. Like this one is ancient. Wonderful. Ew. I moved to the entrance, only to see all the steps occupied by students. Ghost students, because there's nobody there. Yee, dinos everywhere. Their eyes turn to me, expressions of confusion and contemplation. It's like, look at this fucker. I could feel their judging stares, the same that haunted me for 4 months previous. Look at that guy that fell on his ass. Hey, the one guy he's from Persona, the one with the gray hair down there. He was from Persona 4, or at least it looked like it. Go back on that. Holy crap. Seriously, go back. It looked like he had glasses and everything. I didn't recognize the guy next to him, but... Oh, hi, D-Ray. Okay. I can already picture what they're thinking. Dude, check it out. Is that a skinny? Where's his spear? Aren't they all like spear chuckers or something? Damn. Bet he eats his own kind. Okay, come on. They probably see me as some kind of circus attraction. And nothing more. Heh, I'm the freak show among this cereal box mascot crowd. Taking acid is not nearly as colorful as going to Volcano High. I should write that down. As I write that down on my phone's note app, I notice the surrounding students stopped looking at me, which is good. I could peep around the friends circles without a problem now. Not like I'll ever be a part of one anyway. Custom new map like myhouse.wad. What is that? What is that? Huh? Is that my goth girlfriend? Talk about wanting to stand out. I never thought it would be possible to look like you were from a black and white 20s cartoon. She does differ from the other Technicolor students, though. In the worst way possible. Oh yeah. She's staring at me. With that look. Those eyes. And that totally not boopable snoot. Fucking hell. Has she never seen a human in her life? I fucking hate that look. Contempt. Judging. Everyone that has that look... Wait, everyone that has looked at me like that never proved to be anything more than an asshole. I'm very judgmental. Like I'm the anomaly here. She's just as dumb and insufferable as the rest of them. Yeah, my character in this game, Anon, is kind of a dick. Oh, go back to your friends. Better. Huh. She did it. I used my Jedi mind trick and got her to go back to her friends. I feel like I should say something. I noticed that all this time my knees were weak, my arms were heavy, mom's spaghetti. My feet carried me over the soggy grass as I looked for somewhere else to be. On the side of the building is where I could find sanctuary, Yep, that's me. Complete mannequin. Mr. Anon Mannequin. It's a small alcove of sorts. The pavement is cracked to bits. The shrubs surrounding it are overgrown. Even the bench, cracked pane on the rotted wood held between two concrete logs matched the abandoned vibe of the place. It was perfect. Like I feel right at home being in the ghetto. I flopped down on the wet bench. Oh, I guess it's like wet from the condensation. The violent crack from it makes my heart drop. Almost perfect, but good enough. I shitted in the chat, I'm sorry. Shit. Please don't do that. Also, hi Roxanne. I feel a tightness in my chest and my lungs fight to draw air in. Ah, my head. Head in my hands, I could fully understand what I've done now. 6 months in a new school. A year on my own in some rundown apartment in town. In a town I know nothing about. Yeah, I've been there. All on my own. 3 weeks. It took a day for me to want to change schools. 3 weeks to make it happen. And now this is my life for the next year. I think back to my old man's ultimatum. Once the lease is done, Annan, either college or the service. I don't care which. I hated my father. Just then I got mobbed by 2 creepy silhouettes. I think that's the girl saying it. Well, you happen to be Annan? Or Anon? I think it's Anon. I look up. The bench broke down. I lay on the ground, ass hurt from hitting the jagged concrete and splintered wood. Thank God for jeans. Oh my goodness, are you okay? I groan. Never better. I instinctively apply my chill guy facade in presence of strangers to hide how uneasy I am today. A hand is held over my face. In my pain, addled in confusion, I shake it. Wait, is that him talking, or... Nasser. I can't figure out if it's Naser or Nasser. I think it's Nasser. Nasser! Right, right. The hand tightens around my own and pulls roughly. Get over here! The force is enough for my feet to get under me, stumbling back to stand before a pair of strangers. A pair of very odd strangers. It also felt like enough force to pull my arm out of its socket. Sup? You're in, yeah? I'm glad we found you. Who are you guys? Why do you know my name? Where are my manners? My name is Naomi, student council president and your guide, and also grade A bitch at the school. I mean, seriously, it's my sincere pleasure to make your acquaintance, Anon. We're the welcoming committee. Oh, okay then. Is that really necessary? I had this prepared just for you. The orange one. Naomi hands me a brochure. Volcano High and You. A new beginning to adulthood. Oh boy. The title alone makes me gag. The orange one. Naomi looks at me expectantly. The brochure is full of typical trivialities. College prep, financial assistance, after-school programs. None of it matters. I don't give a shit. Babe, got some things to take care of. Nasser, or I'm pretty sure it's Nasser. It makes sense later on, but I always called him Nasser. Nas looks back at the school entrance. I follow his eyes and see some people trying to lift a large speaker up the stairs of the school. Oh. I'll see you at lunch. Oh, I'll see you at lunch, right, Nasser? She looks dejected. Of course. Aw. Nasser pulls her into a hug and nudges his muzzle against hers. Is that how dinos kiss? Later. He leaves, running quickly to assist with heavy sound equipment. All clean. Yay! I'm happy for you, Roxanne. You did it. Hold on, I'm gonna crack open a cold one. See if I can get a sugar rush going to keep me awake. He leaves, running quickly to assist with the heavy sound equipment. Ahem. Oh, you're still here. I turn back to Naomi, the orange one. She smiles again, though there is a plasticity to it. So, Anon, why did you transfer here? The question catches me off guard. I freeze like a deer caught in headlights, scrambling to come up with any plausible answer. It's an innocent question. She can't have known, could she? What did Mom and Pop put in the transfer request form when they shipped my ass here? Don't have to answer if you don't want to. I focus my attention on the brochure out of embarrassment. Lunch, right. I'm getting kind of hungry. What about something to eat? Yada yada, herbivore, vegan, tofu, disgusting. Wait, hold on. Carnivore line, filet mignon. The fuck is wrong with this school? Dang. Is there a soup kitchen or something around here? What? I thought filet mignon was good. I've never had it, but I heard it's good. Oh dear. Anon, are you in need of financial assistance? I'm in need of food assistance. I can figure things out on my own, don't worry too much about it. Oh, the school here has programs to help its less fortunate students. You look poor as hell, unlike me. The principal here is great. Come on, I'll take you to him. The absolute last thing I want to be doing is asking for handouts. Actually, Naomi, the orange one, grabs my hand and that's it. Ah! Alert. Wait, what? Alert. DEFCON level 1. DEFCON oh no, it's a female making physical contact. Do not panic. Do not panic. Get a grip on the situation. This is Naomi. She is taking me somewhere by the hand. She already has a boyfriend, doesn't she? Wait. She already has a boyfriend. I am safe. Abort. Abort. Okay. Just stay silent and don't make a mess of things. It's so soft and smooth and surprisingly warm for scales. nice glasses. They really make your eyes look big. It's cool staring at them. How lewd. Day 1 and I've already fallen to such depraved lows of hand-holding. Alright, hang on. I really like the music too. It doesn't all stick out to me like it does in Iwani, but it's still really good. Alright, sorry, I was just finishing something up. Here we are, Annan. Principal Spears should be able to help you with the money situation. Oh, what? Oh, right. Naomi knocks at the door. State your business. The new student needs financial help, Principal Spears. Lend him a 5. What? I think he means the loan program, sir. Tell him to come in later. I'm dealing with another student. The fucking hell you mean I have to clean up after? The orange Parasolophagus expression quickly changes from whatever that was to the same smile she had up until now. Well, Anon, why don't you shoot a class? Homeroom should be starting soon. Right, homeroom. I take out my crumpled schedule from my pocket. Naomi takes a slip for me. Damn it. Handsy, are we? And blows my eardrums out with a squeal capable of shattering glass. I just do that and everybody's computer screens just break? I can't right now. I'm too exhausted. We share the first period in English together. Yay. Come on, I'll introduce you to the class and you'll be able to make all sorts of new friends. Yay me. I follow after her to class at the second floor. The seats are being filled with students. I take one near the front knowing I'll have to introduce myself. I'll probably be doing that for all my classes. Fuck my life. Fuck my life too. Fuck my life into pieces. Thankfully this time I don't think we're gonna get sent home early after getting nailed by the dodgeball. The artificial ring of the bell blares from a speaker on the wall. With it, everyone waits as the teacher enters the room and shuts the door. Ah. Ohio, Kazamaizu Karesu. Today, you'll be in the Karesu Mito, so Barakino. I really hope I'm not offending anybody right now. Huh? Ano-kun, Karesu, come up as introduce yourself. Naomi coughs and makes a subtle nod up. Oh! I stand from my seat and face the class. Once again, all eyes on me and the tightness of my chest returns. I inhale deep, willing my erratic heart to slow. Hey. Sup? Again, those eyes. All like doll's eyes, all black and lifeless like. Just like 3 weeks ago. My name is Anna and I, just like every day for the past 4 months. I don't really have any hobbies. Look at me, I'm a blank slate. I wanted to flee, but I couldn't flee from a trainer battle. Hide away. Anything to avoid those judging eyes. What was your old school like? My throat clenches. I think back into it all. There's whispers now. Man, this guy's a freak. The hushed tones, silent snickers, blending with the ever-present stares. My heart hammers at my chest, and I'm sure they all can hear it. I see the cold chill racing over me. Pass out. Hold on a minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. His words snap me out of my trance. I fall over and die. Only Naomi was looking at me. The rest were preoccupied with their fidget spinners, either talking about their winter break or catching up on sleep. They've all been ignoring me the entire time. That was nothing like my Japanese animes. Mr. Suki continued on, drawing what little attention there was to himself. I sat down, finally feeling the blood that caught in my legs rush up, leave me lightheaded. And I probably have to do this for each class today. Oh boy, double fuck my life. Huh. Awkward introduction. After awkward introduction to classmates that couldn't care less kept me anxious the whole morning. And there's still the rest of the day to go. My halo doesn't fit over my head for some reason. Eventually lunch comes around. Here's my thing a little bit. All the edible stuff is well outside my price range of fucking free, so I settle for a pseudo pizza. My favorite. The kind that becomes a valuable weapon, or a viable weapon if you leave it alone for 10 minutes. Then you can use it in Bloodstained. No time to waste after exiting the line. I scan the lunchroom for an open seat. There's one. There's one. There's one. They're all open. I thought I found a decent spot in the corner when disaster struck. Oh. Said disaster was a hand grabbing my shoulder and turning me about. Because it's turnabout. My plate of pizza-shaped cardboard threatened to smear across my shirt. I fought the momentum of the tray until the hand that spun me stabilized it and me. Whoa there. You nearly dropped your food, Annan. Yeah? Whose fault is that? Yours? I swear to all that is good and holy. Want to sit with us? What? Want to sit with Naomi and me? Since you're new and all. He points to the table where the living pink sugar rush is waving. God damn it. I don't want to make a scene. Sure. Before I even sit down, the barrage of questions begins. So, what? I'm not doing that. I just nod along, starting to not pay attention. You looking forward to the rest of the day? Not really. All these introductions, you know. I get you. Or the talk to people you don't know. Or how to talk to people you don't know, right? Something like that, yeah. Hell, last period I tripped in front of everyone. Talk about first impressions. I did make an impression on the floor, though. The floor likes me. I don't think they care too much. Have you ever had any trouble since then? Do you have enough money for food today? Oh my gosh, shut up. Oh, you're short on food money, man? Not really. Just gotta sign up for the handout. Or just got signed up for some handouts. Naomi's starting to look disappointed. I'm only picking up on Nasser's interjections. If you need a bit more extra chow, there's gonna be free refreshments at my... Oh wait, that's him. If you need a bit more extra chow, there's gonna be free refreshments at my at Feng's concert after school today. Your what? Feng. Your brother or sibling? Oh, red flags already. What? Feng's gonna have some extra pizzas for the show. You could take some home. I, don't know about concerts. Not really one for public events like that. Alright, man. Just thought you could use a few opportunities to make friends. What was that? I'll assume that wasn't meant to be malicious. I'll consider it. Hey, don't leave me out of the conversation. How about I help you pick out some cheap food after school? I know some great vegan shops in the area. Hell no. My stomach rolls at the V word. Yeah, something I noticed. I don't think Caveman on really likes vegan stuff. I can't say that I blame him, but still. Be open-minded, Drac. Be open-minded. Just like how they're not open-minded to how good animals taste, or how we're higher in the food chain and we're supposed to eat some of them. Maybe another time, sorry. How about that concert, Nasser? I want to talk about me. Dinner and show? Sign me the fuck up. You just said that you weren't into that. So what did they play? Music? Yeah, no shit. Music? Yes. What kind? Music? The kind you listen to. Well, what genre? The good kind? You don't know, do you? Nope. Well, free food is free food. I look at my pizza noticing something is wrong. There's a cockroach on it. I test it with my plastic spork and watch the cheap utensil shattered to bits. Damn. I cursed life for a third time today. The dreaded 10-minute mark had passed, rendering my pizza only useful as building material. Oh dear. Nasser, why don't you split your sandwich with him? But it's my sandwich. It's fine. We could split my vegan TLT. Tomato, lettuce, tomato? Nasser shudders and looks down at his foot-long Philly sub longingly. Sure thing, babe. Sorry. He tears the sandwich in two and hands me the larger half. Here, Anon. Gives me a dirty look. I will never forget your brave sacrifice. With that, we all dig into our meal. He digs into his girlfriend. After school! Hang in there, man. I really hope it's not the weather. I've been drinking a lot more than usual. It's been pretty humid, like up in the 80s. But yeah, I've been trying my best to stay hydrated. My classes after lunch were the same as before it. By now I had rehearsed introduction that only the teacher cared about. My classmates were disinterested, and I would sit down to be forgotten. I hope the rest of the year is just like that. I just want to skate through it all. Skate or die. All that's left for today is the concert and dinner. In fact, forget the concert. I wait outside the auditorium entrance with Nasser, who is checking his phone for messages. Right, Fang says the show's starting in a bit, see? Master turns the screen to me. Okay, sorry, Fang, piss off. Is the pizza here? You can have a slice. But after that, you GTFO. FWR. What does FWR mean? Look that up. That's new to me. For whatever reason. Flexible working request. Family wealth report. Former world record. Fragile white redditor. 40. Okay, I don't. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Also, it's January. Cool. Really? 4G? FWR? Like Franklin? Oh, here we go. This will explain it. Nah. Fucked winged retard. Damn. Bang's words, not mine. Is your sibling always like this? Things. I wait for him to continue. Well, I mean, kinda. Glad I'm an only child. Nasser glares at me. Fang's still family. Ah, sorry. Just saying is all. Nasser deflates. You're good, Annan. And yeah, they're family, but Fang's just so, yeah. Difficult? Yes, difficult. And I don't know why. Sounds rough. It is. Like, I know they care, but Fang doesn't even want to be around me. Also, I just want to throw this out there. It'll make more sense as the story goes on. But this actually feels like my real life position. Not like my current one or anything, just like family stuff. I don't want to get into it, but I just want to say that this story, like between him and his sister, hits a little too close to home for me. Finally, the doors open, and I smell the cheesy, heart-clocking goodness within. Sweet. Come on, Annan. A caveman of a man holds open the door for everyone. Wait. I live in a land down under. Sorry, that's what it sounded like to me. His massive hand stops me. Oh, yeah, that's him. It's this guy. I'm guiding to the side away from the crowd that's filtering in the auditorium. Get over here. So, how are you feeling about our lovely school, Annan? It's the spear-shaped pin on this label that reads Principal that informs me who this giant is. Oh, it's, nice. Plainer than my old school. He guffaws and slaps his chest. You can thank your classmates for that. What? Now, go enjoy the show. Yes, sir. Oh, I do need you to come by my office tomorrow for some paperwork. I nod and go back to the door where Nasser is standing, holding it open for the last of the audience to go inside. Nasser leads me to the large crowd into the shitty school theater. The foyer has tables with boxes of pizzas stacked taller than me. Wow. I didn't know there were that many kids. You could take a couple boxes after and on. That should help you out. That should help out your hunger, but not your bowels. The hell got all these anyway? I did. I'm a millionaire. I take a box down from the stack. Others have already started stacking their plates. I check the logo on the box. And get so many larges from oh, okay, I get it now. From Dynamo's Pizza. He probably got a that will come in later too. Probably got a discount. That's a couple $100 though. Meh, about a month's allowance. Damn, a month. That explains that disaster of a jacket. Damn, dude. So about the actual show and your horrible jacket. I'll check on it. Be right back. You said the stack was bigger than you, liar. Left of my own, I stack up a plate with some quality grease top delight. I lean against the wall, chewing bits of Supreme and observing the rest of the crowd. And I always say that because I've had food lately with grease in it, and it hasn't really sat with me. I don't know why. Another shit show. She's so stupid. They even bother? Bunch of losers. Who invited that guy? Everyone seems to share the same sentiment. So why the hell did they even show up for this? Nasser finally comes back and opens the door to the main hall. The crowd moves in. I'm getting evicted. Though I hang back so I can talk with Nasser. What's with them, Nasser? What do you mean? The crowd, they were talking mad shit. What? Nasser grasps at the air, unsure what to think of the moment. Or do at the moment. I think he's angry. He's shaking uncontrollably. Holy shit. Whoa, whoa! Accidentally breaks the table. I should have known. I don't. What are you talking about, man? I brought them here so Fang has an audience. I bribed them with pizza. Oh. Nasser's phone rings. He moves aside to answer it. Beep! Voice on the other end is loud and shrill. Yeah, beep! He holds the phone away from his ear to save his eardrum. Wherever that is. Okay. The call ends and Nasser sags. I've gotta leave. I've gotta leave? I've never heard of it like that. It was always I gotta leave. Yeah, cause I have is like I have like done it prior. So I have got to leave. I don't know. It just looks weird to me. Yeah, Fang doesn't want me to be here. Said I'll ruin the show. Said my big whatever spike crown thing will be in the way. I don't know what that is. Arsh. Look, whatever happens, promise you won't hold this against them. They're actually a really nice person once you get to know them. Nasser, why did you just murder the English language in cold blood? Well, then I see the rest of the audience, huddled in groups around tiny snack tables. Even went to the trouble of switching out the seats for him. Naomi said it'd help. With a huff, NASA turns away, begrudgingly leaving the auditorium. I enter the hall and take a seat in the back, away from the rest of the crowd. I definitely won't stand out at all. The lights dim and the curtains are drawn open. Yeah. On stage is a trio of people my age, the Three Stooges. I think Fang is the drummer. He doesn't look related to Nacer. Maybe it's the main front woman. That must be Nacer's sister. Nasser's sister. What? Then why the whole confusion over her sex? For fuck's sake. I'm just getting thrown around today. I don't know. She looks familiar. Oh yeah, that's the girl who looked like she wanted to murder me. Hey Starry, how you doing? The band doesn't bother introducing themselves. Instead, the purple one begins plucking her bass. Or bass. She begins plucking her fish. It all went tumbling down from there. The heat is brutal. Yeah. Tell me about it. What I thought was guitar sounded horrifically wrong. Far too heavy. Wow, it is actually making my ears hurt. The lead guitarist is using a fucking bass. Aw. Thank you, Starry. Thank you for your continued support. Are you still not able to use the badge that you got? And then the vocals kicked in. Its horrific screeching combined with a melodious shredding on a bass created a cacophony equal to hundreds of cats ritualistically sacrificed. I fight the urge to cover my ears. I don't know too much about music, but even I know you don't use two basses in one band unless you know exactly what you're doing. Oh, noes. Oh, God. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? There's a little AVG in there. I look back to the crowd to gauge their interest. Surely I'm not alone thinking this is absolute travesty. Ha ha ha, they still fucking suck. Is that Source Rex? Is that the future museum? Okay. Oh my gosh, why is that guy here? The crowd was standing, cheering and laughing with whoever said that. More words were said, but laughter eclipsed them all. Eclipsed them and the music. Wait, what happened to the music? On stage, the trio looked panicked. The drummer was inching off stage while the purposeful bassist was about to break down into tears. But the front row woman stood her ground. Fuck you! She tossed her bass aside, raising both her hands and proudly displaying a finger on each of them. Damn. Fuck all of you! No one would wanna fuck you, bitch! Damn. That struck a chord with her. No change. What? But it worked for others. I don't know why it's not working for you. And honestly, no, I'm not really feeling any better. I still feel really tired. I watch as she grabs her bass and takes the arm of the purple one. Get over here! Rushing off stage with the pink drummer. Okay. Oh god, I can't take this. I'm going to grow a six-pack from laughing so much. I'm just going to grab my pizza and leave. Oh crap. I turn towards the door and see Principal Spears, a fierce glaze freezing me in place. Anna. Oh fuck. Drink some hot tea before bed. I really don't know if that would help. Plus, I don't really want anything hot right now. His voice is even more stern than this morning. Yes, sir? He looks towards the crowd and then to me. Then to the crowd, then back to me. My shirt is now diamonds. I don't want to hear about any of this come tomorrow. I expect some goddamn maturity from you, Annan. You'll be an adult once you graduate. Why me though? I've taught many students and I can tell these things. His hand lands on my shoulder. His grip was firm as a weight on me. Listen here, Annan. You are not the only person in the world. Everyone's fighting their own battles. The hand squeezed before pushing me towards the door. Get out of here! I want to see you in my office first thing tomorrow. Now get out of here. This is the only warning that you'll get from me. Next time it'll be a campus cleanup. Damn. Behind me, the principal's voice shakes the room. Whose sorry ass am I gonna have to suplex? Damn. Not now, but honey to soothe the throat. My throat's not... I don't have like a cold or anything, I just feel really tired. Looks like I want to hug a gator. Well, this was the pre-game before that. This is Snoot game. Back in the foyer, I see some boxes of partially finished pizza left. I consolidate them all into a pair of boxes and make my exit. Stage left. Or was it stage right? I don't know. The sun is starting to set. Now I make my way home. You are not the only person in the world. The world. Like, I don't really know that. There's like 500 people in the world. 7 hours of sleep usually helps. I've been sleeping a lot lately. Not really happy about it. The classmates that all ignored me today. Naomi's annoying ass. That fucking caveman of a principal. Nasser, who's been a bro. Nasser's sis. Oh. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The next day. The bane of all sleep echoes violently by my head, swiftly erasing any traces of slumber. I went 13 hours of sleep once. Now I've been taking a lot of naps lately. That's my biggest issue. Not happy about it. Still, without the energy to turn the alarm off, I stare at the ceiling for a bit, recalling the events of the last few days as an exercise. The school, if you call it one. My new friends, if you call them that. The band, or that band, if you could call it such. Great idea, Anon. Start the day by dissing everything you've done so far in your new life. No wonder you're so damn popular. Finally, I lean out of bed and turn the alarm clock off. I have a good 45 minutes before I need to head to school, and it takes 20 to walk. 20? Holy shit. Probably need a long rest. I've been resting. I don't need any more rest. That leaves 25 minutes to get ready. Hey, wow, it is really hot in here. Hang on. Bring my fan closer. With practice movements, I execute a proper combat roll from the bed, tackling the floor and headbutting it into submission. Mission success. My foe defeated, I groan in victory. My new bed is half the size of what I'm used to. A twin. Hardwood, or is it vinyl, floor. It's cold as hell. From the pure view of the floor, I look around my room again. You know what? There's a beverage I tried. It's called Coma. It's the opposite of an energy drink. Yeah, considering the name. Guessing it's a drink that puts you to sleep? From the pure view of the floor, I look around my room again. I have a weirdly drawn desk, a really drawn computer. Whatever that is in the corner. A tiny one-room apartment with only a computer, bed, television, and fridge. Yes, I learned that the hard way. A whole year in this shithole. That's New York for you. Guess I gotta take it one day at a time. Picking myself up, I slide in today's and everyday's clothes and pour myself a bowl of off-brand cereal I picked up the day before, as well as a jug of milk that I bought a month before. My eyes scan over my phone while I shovel a sugary breakfast into my mouth. Scroll. Like a poorly oiled machine until it runs out of fuel with a noisy slurp. Soon enough, it's time to leave for school. I grab my backpack and slide it over my shoulders. I take off my I took my jacket off the hanger and... yeah, I've had those days. I take off the backpack and put the jacket on. Yeah. I've had those days. I approach the grand building, looking to find the place in line between the other students, trundling into the front doors. The halls before the class are crowded as always, with hundreds of students filling in unison towards their homerooms. So how you been, Starry, aside from the heat? Hopefully you have a way to cool off. I got home at 7:30 p.m. The halls before the class are as crowded as always, with hundreds of students filling in. Oh yeah, I already read that, sorry. By now I was starting to be able to pick up, or I was able to make my way around on autopilot. I walked the same path twice already, after all. Even after the longest sleep in my life, I still feel miserably tired and ready to crash once again. Oh my gosh, relatable, bro. I found another entrance at the side of the school that has less students on it. The less the merrier. Now I was trying to get my off day switched for an appointment. But then what? I checked my clock once again. I'm early. Fucking hell. Should have shitpost a bit. Should shitpost a bit more. Why am I here so early again? I think I had to do something. Oh yeah. I should talk to Nazer. Give him my version of events. That way he won't kick my ass. Wait. Oh, damn it. The principal also wanted to see me. Okay, I gotta make a choice here. I gotta make sure that I pick the right one. I don't think this will affect anything, but I just want to make sure.
Oh, thank you for making me big. Okay, so I don't think this affects anything, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna be a good boy. I had almost forgotten. Please, Raptor Jesus, just let this be at the same time I need to deal with stuff like this. But it'd be the last time I need to deal with stuff like this. Get it over with so I can finally just slip my way through this here. I don't want to piss off the caveman. Probably best I try to not make the principal pissed at me. Campus beautification sounds like slave labor. My arms are strictly for shitposting and gaming. Yeah. Well, half for me. I don't shitpost too much. You'll destroy my hometown this size. Good. I mean, do we really need Washington? I try to recall the way that the Pomelo prima donna showed me to the office. I somehow find myself in the potato ranch at the back of the school. What? Fuck, I'm tired already. Yeah, I must be tired because I didn't know what I was reading. How did... What? True? How the fuck did I end up here? Hey! It's fine, man. It happens to students all the time. What? Some pink raptor smelling of very heavily burnt grass surprises me. Looking for your office, you're gonna want to go that way. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm about to go myself, but I forgot something in my locker. See ya. He walks off down another hallway. I should follow the directions he gave me. Oh, wait. Was that the drummer from last night? Was he high? Huh. As I near the office, I can feel a heavy tension suffusing the air.
In front of the print. I didn't do that. Oh, it's because the thing was going off. Okay. In front of the principal's office is Naomi and some other chick engaged in a heated conversation. Come on, Naomi. Wait, there's no reason at all, there's no reason to offer you to keep us from selling merchandise at school. Very sorry, Trish, but we've already told you before that due to your friend's record, we can't allow you to sell in school grounds. You can't sell adult toys here. 7 times, in fact. The purple one, Trish, throws her hands up in frustration. Grr! 6. This is the 7th. Go ahead and fill out a form if you really want to try again. I saw last time you threw it in the trash without reading it. It was illegible, Trish. You should work on your handwriting a bit. Oh my gosh, what happened to you? You're all... I'm so mad, I'm all deformed now. Urgh. I don't have time for this. I need to go track someone down. She stomps away, leaving Naomi to deflate a bit. I think she's already deflated. She needs to fill herself up with air again. That anything important? Oh. Sorry you had to see that side of me, Anon. Oh, I didn't notice you were we were blocking the door from you. My apologies. The principal asked to see me early. I'm not really in any rush. I'd be homeless. No, I would find you a place to live. You could live in my castle. Very commendable of you, though. Go right ahead. Oh, yeah, go right ahead on in. Go right ahead on in? I've never heard of that either. Sure, thanks. It's every time I hear that, you know, that tinging, it just makes me think of Down Under. I opened the door to the cramped office, expecting to see a gruff cave of a workspace. Instead, it was a fairly well-furnished space, complete with armchairs and cabinets of old photos, and a mahogany desk. You're going to stand there forever? What are you waiting for? Sit. Sit over here! I planted myself in one of the armchairs and sank a bit lower into the cushion than I expected. Perks of being human, I guess. Punctual like I asked. I like that, Anon. I trust that what happened last night won't become a reoccurring problem with you. All I did was laugh. No, sir. Good. I meant what I said last night. Hopefully not about the whole pile driving thing. Still, I didn't bring you in here to lecture you. You didn't? Not many people have to use the school's financial services. What? Financial services? All the paperwork's done to get you a special lunch card for the semester. You don't have to worry about paying until after graduation. Damn. No interest, no down payments, none of that. What's happening, sir? You signed up for financial services, correct? Naomi told you that you needed help with food and even had the papers filed out. Naomi? Oh yeah, the pink one. Or the orange one. Allow me to double check real fast.
Naomi! Get in here!
Hello, Tendinitis. Hello, Tendinitis, my old friend. Wait, no. Yeah, Tinnitus. Oh god, am I stuck like this?
Dismiss, Naomi.
And just to be absolutely clear, Anon, did you ask for this, correct? Oh, Anon did ask you for this, correct? Well, he is in need of assistance, right? Otherwise, he's stuck with the budget meals. Anon? I glanced between the two. It probably wasn't malicious, but still. I'm not getting involved in office politics today. Yes. Oh, lovely. You may leave now, Naomi. Yes, sir. Beck. She leaves the office and Spears clicks the papers on his desk into a stack. Hate to do that, but she goes on for ages. Anyways, go ahead and sign here. Here, here, initial here, date here, print your name here. I didn't catch any of that. What? Just kidding. You're good to go, Anon. And don't forget this. You're mine now. He holds out the poorly laminated lunch card for me to take. Just keep in mind, as a senior, this semester is your last, your biggest chance to figure out your future out. Don't fuck it up. Even if you're new to all of us here at Volcano High, we're here to help you make the most of it. Huh. Thank you, Mr. Spears. Mr. Spears nods and gives a small smile. You can come in anytime. I'm always here to listen. Except for topics relating to estrus reasons. I sense great exhaustion in the last bit. I thank Mr. Spears one last time and head out.
Get out of here!
Nasser should be around here somewhere. I wanted to talk to him before class. There's still a bit of time before the bell. But where would Nasser be hanging out about now? Maybe near the cat. Oh shit. Whoa! With a screech of banshee, a blur of purple launched itself into an unsuspecting student. Everyone in the hallway paused to watch as a midge of a Triceratops attempts to bring down the taller raptor student. I'ma kill you, Trigger! The student body collectively rolls their eyes and continues on, choosing to ignore the pissed off Trigger as she finally forces the helpless guy on the floor and sits triumphantly on his chest. Joke's on you, I'm into this! I'm pretty sure some would pay good money for this treatment. Yeah. Ineffectual pummel slapping, including as she wails at the raptor's face. You were there last night, weren't you? Yes, alright, I was. Get off me, you psycho bitch. You owe my band an apology. What, get you off of me? If it's good enough. Alright, I'm sorry, just get off me. Wait, she's in the band that played yesterday? I should get out of here. Last thing I need is whatever's going on here. I discreetly slip away down in the nearest hall. That happen often? Oh! Omae wa mou shindu. This is what happened often. What? Nass was leaning against a set of lockers, along with the guy from before. Hey, man. The other one's making a throat-slashing gesture, waving a palm across his neck. Nothing important. The heck? What was that? They just had to have him turn around, not freaking swing in. That's like an animation error. So saying, bro, BXR, best tactic in the game, you know? Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Anyways, Reed. I'm sorry for how things went last night. I didn't think those assholes would laugh at you. Oh. Ah, man, it's cool. They called me because they wanted me to kill the bugs crawling on the drums with a couple of sticks. I don't know why a bunch of people came there to watch it. Right, and you're absolutely sure Trish is taking it okay? No? Hell yeah, man. Nothing going on in the Trish department at all. Reed suddenly reaches into his pocket and retrieves his phone, tapping away at a shockingly long password. Oh, sick. Right, gotta go. Catch you later, amigo. The raptor bolts before Nazer can respond, and undoubtedly related to the Triceratops. Weird guy. Nasser? Actually, whoops. Crap. Can't miss my homeroom today. Sorry, I'll have to wait a bit. No, it's fine. See you later. Nasser heads down. Wait, Nasser heads off down the hallway and I go to my homeroom. Ow. GameCube's hurt. Seriously, it's a literal giant brick. It's almost as heavy as a cinder block. Remember they used to make like little tiny screens for them so you could like hook it in and you could like play a game like right from the system itself. It's funny because I always wondered why it had a handle on the back, like you could carry it anywhere, but I guess that was the reason. But you would still have to plug it in to places, and yeah. I guess that was like before the Switch. I mean, it was before the Switch, but you could argue that was technically like the first console / mobile thing that we had. Kind of, I don't know, I'm tired. The periods passed and eventually it's lunchtime again. I've been focusing a bit less on class and more on getting a routine down, avoid unwanted confrontation. It's like it's only me and the teacher in class, phasing out everyone else. I follow the flow of students toward the lunchroom, mindlessly looking about the halls. Passing by the athletic awards case, a decent amount of group photos have NASA front and center. Apparently the school is pretty well known for their track team. In a similar vein, Naomi is present in a good deal of photos in the academic achievement case. The last case was reserved for general awards. I guess trophies that don't belong anywhere else. Mom never got me a GameCube. Aw. GameCube was awesome. A lot of people said it didn't do good, and I guess the PS2 only did good because it could play DVDs. Ooh, but I think the GameCube had a lot more horsepower to it. Plus, it played tiny games. Like all of Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4 fit on one tiny disc. The school has a few commendation awards from their efforts to stop bullying. They pass those around at every school. But do they work? No. Looking around, there's several posters on the walls here. I want you to go eat breakfast. All simple slogans to stop the evil bully menace. A fat load of good those did at my school. Did me at my school. And I was the bully. They always went all in with those efforts. One time they even got the whole student body into the auditorium to watch a short movie. Some frail, pasty kid gets pestered by a chubby, buff bully. Kid ended up trying to run away and got hit by a car. With the credits scrolling over a scene in the hospital. Whoa! Everyone in class just said things like, "Man, good thing I'm not like that bully. Yeah, if I ever see a bully like that, I'll help that kid." Then they went right back to talking about me. No use feeling bad about the past. I'm here now. Wait, was that implying that he was a bully? The active game system in my house at the time were N64 and Xbox. Boo! At least the Xbox. Obviously, the N64 was awesome. The N64 could play games off of cartridges. I got all of Resident Evil 2 on one cartridge. Once again, it always comes back to Resident Evil. It's funny. With the lunch card in my possession, I'm able to snag something actually edible. I should run the math on how much I'll end up owing, but I feel more like indulging myself. I never asked for the N64. Well then. That sandwich looks good. Why not both? Hence my tray stacked high with desserts and the tastiest looking sandwich from the lunch line. Looking around the place to sit, I see an aggravating creamsicle waving at me. Next to her is Nasser with a complicated expression. I brought them here so Feng has an audience. Shit. I go and sit across from Nasser and Naomi. I asked for PlayStation. Yeah, well, you got the better of the two. So, no complaining. Actually, it's funny because there are a lot of games on the PS1 that were a lot better on the N64. Shadow Man being one of them, apparently. But there are a whole bunch of games that looked and played way better. Sound quality, maybe not as much. Like Mega Man Legends and Resident Evil, they kind of had to get scrunched down a bit. Same with like voice acting cutscenes, but it still worked. Just wanted to fit in with the cool kids. Yeah, well, who cares? You're cool to me. I'm a cool kid. The game had Ocarina of Time, that's good enough for me. I see you're making use of the lunch card. Yeah. But all those sugars, all that is bad for your health, Anon. This school's vegan options. Shut your mouth. Grab her snoot and I'm like, shut. I tune her out with the help of a crunchy sugar cookie. I glance at Nasser and I notice that he's just poking at his pasta. Nasser, sweetie, you shouldn't play with your food. Huh? What? Oh. Anon, what's up? Not much. And you? Yeah, no. Totally good. His following laugh sounds hollow. Nasser? Yeah, it's just... Fang stayed home today. The concert was a shit show, and they wanted to avoid everyone. I knew I shouldn't have invited all those guys. Naomi places a comforting hand on his shoulder. Yeah. That crowd was harsh. What happened after I left? Nasser looks at me pitifully. Trish gave me a general idea, but I have to know. You are not the only person in the world. Ah, shit. The band never made it past the first song. Someone said they still sucked. Nasser grits his teeth. Uh-oh. Whoa, calm down, man. Don't shoot the bald messenger. What else? Did they say anything about Fang? No one will want to fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to hear it, though. And what happened after? I'm gonna kick all their asses. Nasser, please, calm yourself. I am calm. I realize now that I've been laughing with them. I left after that. Principal Spears was fucking pissed. Even threatened to suplex them. Nasser sags emotionally spent. Fuck. So that's why she stayed home. If Bang wishes to stay home, then that is her prerogative. You just need to give her some time, Nasser. Loading stretch.exe. Okay. While she said that, I noticed a strange expression cross over Naomi's face. I know, babe. I just wish I could help them more. Yeah, if you need any help, Nasser, I owe you for the pizza. We finish eating and make small talk until the bell signals us to get the fuck out and go to our 6th period. Day 2 out of however many days is now out of my way. I'm fairly certain that if Nasser found out I laughed too, I'd need to avoid him. Those Cheeto-covered claws look like they'd freaking hurt, man. With that drama now past me, I could just disappear and cheese through the rest of the year like I'm invisible. Oh, when June hits, it's gonna be so sweet. I'm into that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. I know this is... I know this is like a very short session. I know I usually go on for 2 hours, but I am whooped. I don't know what's wrong. I'm hoping things will get better because I'm gonna be playing with Gray this week. We'll be going back to Persona 5 Strikers. I don't know, just some kind of weird funk is all. Hopefully I get over it. Hopefully that's all it is. It's just the heat, because right now it's actually really unbearable. And I don't even have my shirt on. So, yeah. But for those of you who stuck by, I really appreciate you. If you guys like what you saw, please take a nice big bite out of that follow button. I hope you'll be looking forward to this every Monday now. More Snoot game. So, until next time, you guys have a wonderful night. Sleep tight, and don't let the vampires bite.